Hey guys, so we're here for another update. It is the month of November, and it's kind of nasty out, which it probably will be for at least the next 4 months or so. So we are in our house doing the video, as you can tell. We got lots of wood shipped in a couple days ago, so that should last us a very long time. And we have a fire going, so it's super cozy. So we thought we'd give you the update from our house this time.
So I guess the biggest news since the last video, the most of you guys, well, probably all of you guys, our last blog post, the one about our car, ended up getting, I think it was like 1,500 views from people in like 30 different countries. So to all of you who watched it, thanks.
I don't know that many.
Don't know how that happened, but yeah, just an update. The whole thing with the car was really weird. We really appreciate you guys' prayers. It was just a crazy, miraculous situation. We got the car back after 2 days. I went down, paid the fee for having it towed, and the impoundment fee, and we haven't heard a thing about it since. We haven't gotten any tickets. We haven't gotten anything in the mail. When I was dealing with the Garda officer, he didn't hand me anything. So as far as I know, there is no record of what happened. The police didn't file any paperwork. There's nothing happening. We're still not 100% out of the water yet. There's still a slight chance of something coming, but it's very, very unlikely at this point. Normally that stuff gets processed after about a week, and it's been just over a month now. But back to normal stuff, back to our role that we do here. The schools programs, they've been going great. We've had, when I got stopped, I was on my way to a school program, so it obviously didn't happen that day. But we've had 2 other programs since then in different schools, and they both went really well. They've actually both been in the same school. It was great. The first one was incredible. We handed out 12 Bibles. I didn't expect kids to want them, so I only brought 12 Bibles. We literally probably could have given out 30 that day. We did 2 groups of students, and we ran out. We were 5 or 6 short just within the first group. We didn't even have any to give out to the second group. So it was just a crazy day where these kids are desperate for the gospel. They're desperate for truth, and they loved us coming in. We've got pastors in the area who are really wanting to work with us. So I've actually got a meeting next week with one of the pastors to try and figure out how to get him and his church involved. So stuff is rolling along really well. We're really excited about it, and it's been a really fun semester, and excited to start next semester in January.
Yeah, this year's flown by. So in, I think, a couple updates back, a couple months back, actually more like a few months back, I changed roles out of the school program into part-time hospitality and part-time finance, because there was not enough work for us both to be full-time into the school programs. I am still going to the programs. I'm just not working on the day-to-day office stuff. So the hospitality and the finance was only temporary. They needed help in those roles. They needed some temporary help. So that time will be ending come the end of this year, and we have figured out my new role again. Woo-hoo. I will become what they call a personnel officer. Sounds super fancy, but it's not that fancy. I will be, basically my job will be to promote and recruit those who want to serve short-term and long-term within OM Ireland. So I'll be accepting applications and lots of emails. So I'm really excited for this opportunity. I'll get to help people figure out their role and their gifts and talents and where they could fit in within the team, which is something I myself struggle with. So I think it'll be really exciting for me to help others try to figure that out and be a little bit more personal about it, hopefully. So I'm really, really excited about that. I think I've wanted to do something like this for a long time now. Just never knew there was a job where you could do that. So I'm excited. A little nervous. There'll be a big learning curve, but I think it'll be good and a great experience. I'll get to meet lots of new people within the whole OM world. And then come February, actually, Daniel and I will be coming home back to the States for almost right at a month. One of our sending churches, Johnson Ferry Baptist Church in Atlanta, they have invited us back and are bringing us back for about a week to their missions conference. So we're really excited to be a part of that. And long story short, we decided to make it a little bit of a furlough time. So we will be connecting with people in North Carolina and Georgia. We'll be there for a month, and then the last week of that month will be the actual conference. So we'll be home for, like I said, a month, meeting with people and connecting with people. So if you watch this video and know you would really like to meet with us, let us know, because we'll start planning that out a little bit, because it is only a month. So just let us know if you want to see us and talk with us.
Yeah. So something that's happened over the last month, well, I guess right at a month ago now, we got a call from a lady who works with OM Sweden, but she lives in South Africa. The OM world is crazy and people live everywhere. But they asked us, they contacted us, pursued us, and asked us to be involved in the leadership of a ministry called Global Village at a youth conference called Teen Street. We talked about it a few months ago. We were there. It happens in Germany. We were there a few months ago, working with Global Village, and they just saw some stuff in us. They saw that they thought we were leadership potential, I guess. They saw something in us. And so they pursued us. They asked us to be a part of it, a part of the leadership for the upcoming one. It's Global Village is it's an experience. It's kind of a scenario-based experience that we put students and churches through, with the idea of mobilizing them, helping them realize that they can be involved in missions, and it's not just something for some special people with special calling. It's something that anybody can do. So the whole motive behind this Global Village thing is mobilizing people, and this one specifically at Teen Street is mobilizing students. Teen Street is a conference of somewhere around 3,000 students from all over Europe, who have, many of them don't really have a concept of youth group, of bigger church stuff. Last year there were a couple of countries who sent one student. They have one student, one secondary school aged kid who is a believer in the entire country. And they send these kids to a conference of 4,000, 3,000 kids from all over the world. It's just this incredible time. And Global Village is there as a means to get them thinking even more about missions and thinking about how they can apply missions to their everyday life. It's something we're really excited about. It's something that really gets me going. And so they've asked us to be a part of it this year in a leadership role. We officially got approved for it yesterday. The first meeting that we have to be at, that I have to be at, that we're both going to be involved in it. I'll be doing logistics. Ashlyn will be doing recruiting, which is actually going to tie into her role within OM Ireland as well. But since I'll be doing logistics, I need to meet the people. I need to meet the people who are involved in it. So they've asked me to be at the first meeting, which is next week. We would leave a week from tomorrow. Actually, we would leave the next Thursday. So the reason I say so much about it is because we're really excited about it. It's something we're really excited to be involved in. But with that, we also need to raise support for our plane tickets and the train tickets and the staying there and those sorts of things. So we ask you guys to prayerfully consider giving a little bit extra in that I need to raise for
Just to clarify, it's just him going to the
Yeah.
meetings.
Yeah.
The meeting next week, not me. I can stay here. I don't have to be there. So
Yeah.
just to clarify, it's just
So for me to get to the meeting is we've been doing all the math in euro, so it's about 300 euro, which is probably around $350. So we just ask you guys to consider that. If you have any questions about it, feel free to contact us. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. But it's something we're really excited about getting involved in. And just would ask you guys to consider giving and let us know if you'd be interested. We can send out directions on how to do that. For those of you who already support us monthly, you already know how to do that. It would just be a one-time gift on top of that. So yeah, please let us know if you have any questions about that. But we do ask that you would help us make it happen for us to be able to get there, because we can't do it without you guys. Chat with us, send us an email, send me a text, whatever it may be. We're happy to talk more about it if you'd like to. We are still doing our roles within Ireland. This is not taking away from our roles. This is in addition to. This is we'll have a couple of down months leading up to 14th Street because there's summer, so I don't have school programs. So we'll have some downtime, which is where we'll fill in Global Village stuff. So this is in no way taking away from our current roles or Ashland's future role. This is on top of that. So please don't see this as taking away from the ministry we've already said we're excited about. So within that, one prayer point for us would be the rest of this semester. We still have a few more school programs lined up before the end of the semester, which is mid-December. So the prayer for that would just be that we finish this semester well, that the kids would continue to be interested, that they wouldn't check out towards the end of the semester, and that we can do it well. Prayer point number 2, holiday time is coming up with Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then my birthday after that. And we're both kind of nervous about homesickness during all of that. So we would love you guys' prayer for us to stay strong during this time and be able to dig into life here, dig into each other as well as our friends here, to not be homesick or to be as little homesick as possible. Ashland's actually probably setting up the Christmas tree this evening, just because she's ready for it. So we'd love your prayer for that. We'd love letters or emails from you guys to help the homesickness at bay. I'll include our address in the blog post so you guys can have it if you want to send us some love. And then prayer point number 3 is next year is already looking to be insane, with churches coming over to partner with us in short-term teams, with us being back in the States, with Global Village stuff. Next year is looking to be really busy, and it's all really exciting stuff. I've said exciting a lot here, but that's okay. It's all really cool stuff that we're a part of, that we're getting to be a part of. So just prayer for good time management, I think, is the biggest thing, that we can handle ourselves well, not let ourselves get overwhelmed, and just keep ourselves in check. So we'd love your prayer for that as well. But once again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your love and your support, and especially for the prayer over the last month with the car stuff. You guys have been awesome. I loved getting all the emails and comments and stuff. So thank you guys so much for that. It was awesome to see God working through your prayers. So if you'd be interested in hearing more about Global Village or supporting us in that, let me know. We can chat through it. Would love to hear from you guys. Thank you, and have a good month. And
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. See you guys.
Bye.